Welcome to the podcast. It's earned recognition in 2019 and again in 2020 as one of the best in marketing research, and we call it Research Business Daily Report. It also happens to be the industry's only daily research video blog. And if you'd like to lend your support after you watch us today, please go to RBDR's exclusive community at the crowdfunding platform patreon.com/RBDR. This is Bob Letter. I'm in my 26th year as a respected voice in market research. One of the unanswered issues of 2020 with research is what's wrong with polling. Now, the problem obviously did not begin last year, and frankly, it's highly unlikely that it's going to be solved this year. But lest we think that it's worse in the United States than anywhere else, well, we're going to prove to you today that that's not the case. We've invited Arunde Dandapani of Canada's Market Research and Intelligence Association, who's going to fill us in on the problems affecting polling for our friends in the Great White North. She's also got an invitation for us, which you'll hear about at the end of her presentation. Arundhati?
Thanks, Bob. I live and work in Canada, where, like in all G7 countries, one of the keys to polling, coverage, remains a problem. Even in an advanced country like Canada, whenever we do an online survey, a small group of people, 8%, remain close to us due to the lack of internet connectivity or access. That's not all. An even larger group, mostly rural, lack high-speed internet connectivity. Our telephone surveys continue to experience lower than normal response rates among young adults and those with less than high school education or lower literacy levels. The result is incomplete data. We know that commonly talked about polling inaccuracies hinge on errors of estimation. Election polls are not the only polls where we are seeing errors of estimation or even wrong election and referendum predictions. When we poll to take a pulse of the people, we often don't analyze or state the context and parameters within which the poll is conducted, or those factors which might influence changes in public opinion over time. It can also lead to unexpected outcomes in the long run. This is where the role of social media data and behavioral data continue to challenge legacy researchers. Of course, polling can always be made more representative by tapping into the most hard-to-reach segments, for instance, the newest and oldest generation of voters, plus immigrants, refugees, others. Another point, people argue that the only type of research recognized in the public sector is polling, and that it is too niche and separate from marketing research. As a research association leader at Canada's Marketing Research and Intelligence Association, my objective is to close the knowledge gap with the populace by improving awareness, relevance, and connection between polling and marketing research, or MR. People in general should relate to how both polling and MR can improve client services and consumer trust. The end game is better sampling strategies and in serving different populations to yield higher data quality. So as we analyze data, we arrive at a more complete understanding of our consumers, workplaces, and societies. Canada's Marketing Research and Intelligence Association is pleased to invite you to our free virtual seminar on January 14th to hear and participate in discussions on perceptions of polling at Are Polls Obsolete? Boosting Trust, Accuracy, and Data Quality in Survey Research. You will hear from multiple experts why effective polling and public opinion research remain critical to the healthy functioning of the greater industry. Bob will show you the URL and you can learn more and register. Can't wait to meet you.
If you'd like to attend the webinar that she just mentioned, we will be running the link in the box underneath today's video. That wraps up this edition of the Research Business Daily Report. As many of you know, the editorial goal of our video is to present news, insights, and commentary that you're just not going to find anywhere else. And we've got no doubt that you will find that to be true when you check in regularly with RBDR. And if your appreciation for what we're presenting really sticks and grows on you, we hope that you'll continue becoming an RBDR Patreon supporter, which you can do at patreon.com/RBDR. Have a great research day. Join us again tomorrow. And in these dangerous times, I exhort all of you once again to stay safe.